Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Starline Wargaming and my little hobby vlog for the month. There's not been many videos recently due to a lot of working and this extreme heat that we're having in the UK that is a bit sapping, if to say the least. But I have been doing a few things. I've managed to achieve one of the projects that I started 6 months ago and it's been a pain in my backside. I'm wishing I never started it, and also I've managed to finish off some tanks that I'll show you at the end. First thing though, purchases. So I've purchased these 2 items, and one of them you can see in front here, which is the Haywire Modern Wargaming rule set. Now, Martin, the solo wargamer, has got a very good Facebook site, and he's got a YouTube channel. And I've known of this rule set for a long time, and I watch a lot of his videos and his battle reports. So when I found out that his rules were going to get published properly in a hardback book, and the cards for the system were getting printed properly, he had me all in. So I pre-ordered the rule book, and with the pre-order of the rule book you get a PDF, which you see in front of you here. And also with that PDF, you get a lot of templates for floor plans of buildings, so you can do CQB battles. And I'll go over a bit more about floor plans of buildings later on, as that's another one of my purchases. Now, the cards I've ordered, they're expecting them very shortly, so I'm looking forward to them arrived. But this rule set, I think, for somebody that's getting into modern wargaming, is an ideal starting point. And the reason why I'm saying that, the rules are simple, they're easy to learn, and at the back of the book it gives you lots of scenarios to play, plus it gives you lots of links to manufacturers where you can buy the figures and the scenery from, and last but not least, he tells you how to paint the buildings, the vehicles, and how to do multicam. So let's have a look inside. First off, you can tell that he's got a good backing by Movius, who's released these rules, and there's a lot of people that are involved and they're backing him all the way, and that's good to see that people are supporting the creator of these rules and driving them forward. Also, the photography. They grab you straight away. I think photography in a rule set like this is the stuff that gets you in there and gets you wanting to play the game. Yeah, and the photography all the way through is absolutely brilliant. And I must admit, the way they've done this is absolutely fantastic. There's also some nice little items in here, like the threat level deck. So every turn the threat level goes up and up and up and up, so more figures start appearing on the table, more tasks to complete, the battle space starts to get bigger, and when that starts to get bigger there's more thinking to be done, there's more situations where you got to try to neutralize the enemy so you can achieve your aims and goals. And I love this. And I mean, look at that. What a fantastic photograph there to put on. I mean, that's really, really good. I'm really, really impressed with that. That is fantastic. The next thing he's done, which I think is really good, he's added QR codes. So it's explained the rule in the book, and then at the bottom he's put a QR code in. So if you don't understand it, click the QR code, it takes straight to a video. The video then shows you exactly what he's talking about and helps you to understand the rule system better. And I like that. That is somebody that cares for his rule set, wants people to play it, wants people to understand it, and that's brilliant. I also think that Fire Modern Combat did exactly the same thing, and they put QR codes in their rules as well, so explaining stuff, and I think that's brilliant. To me, people are doing that, want you to play the game, want you to interact with the author and all their social media and get you involved. And I think that's really, really good. I mean, look at that for a photo. That mini bear helicopter, and oh, it's fantastic to see. Goes on about weapon profiles, types of classes you can use all the way through, which I think is really good. How the alert level works, how grenades work, bat blast. I mean, it's brilliant. And then we have the missions, and how many missions have we got in here? We have got one set there, and we've got Haywire protocol, which is 3, 7, 7 missions, and you've got a tour of duty, so you can set up on the tour of duty bit here. It gives you an area operation, campaign goals, intel points for, and all this is to do a campaign, and I think that's really good. Again, stuff like this gets me excited that people are putting this amount of effort into this rule set and how it's working. I think that's really, really good. And then last but not least, when you get to the back, he gives you a hobby guide. And this hobby guide, for somebody that's getting into the rules, I believe is a fantastic idea, because it gets people hooked on the hobby. He's telling them how to do stuff. He's explaining, he's showing them how you can improve your scenery. You know what I mean? How to do scatter terrain. And for novice experienced wargamers, helping the novice get into the game and getting him involved in the community, I think is a really good thing. I mean, look at them photos. Absolutely brilliant. Some of the terrain he's done and how he's done it. And the last but not least on here, he has put a multicam painting guide in there. And that's how he paints his multicam and how he does it. And I think that is absolutely brilliant. Helping the player get along, get involved, you know what I mean? And again, some more fantastic photographs of figures. I think that's what you want to see. I mean, look at that one there. That's brilliant. At the back, it's got all your tables, all the rest of it, all your classes, your threat levels, if you haven't got the cards, and then links to brands and assets for somebody that's getting into this game, modern wargaming. Tells you everywhere you need to go to get your stuff. I think that's brilliant. All right, so you've got useful links and all the rest of it, terrain brands, all sorts. What an astounding rule set that is. I think that there's a lot of work gone into that, and I applaud him for that. So well done, Martin, well done for your work. I think that's fantastic. I can't wait for the cards to come so I can try out the game system. And also look out, as soon as this heat wave's done, I think we need to get a few battle reports on here, seeing how the system works. But that's that, and that's absolutely brilliant. So what I've also been buying. So first of all, Frontline Miniatures, I've come out with some terrain maps. So here they are. They're absolutely fantastic. I was really impressed with the black powder red earth terrain templates that they had in their starter set, and I think this is taking it on to the next level. I mean, this is what they look like with some 28mm figures in there. So these are the ones actually the same as in the Haywire, and that's what they look like. And there's 40 buildings in there. I hope they release some more if these are very successful, because I think they are a lovely asset, especially when you're doing CQB and you haven't got to take off from roofs on buildings all the time. It's nice, the 3D scenery, I must admit, but when you're doing CQB actions and scenarios, ideal and a fantastic little purchase. I'll leave the link for these in the description. Next one I've been doing some tanks. So these are 15mm Battlefront tanks. These are for my Cold War chain of command rule set. You can't beat Battlefront for price, quality, and for the amount of vehicles you get in there. It was one of the reasons that for big war games I've gone down in scale. I mean, 30 quid for 5 tanks, you can't grumble. I mean, you pay 30 quid for 1 tank if you're doing 28mm, and the detail on Battlefront vehicles are outstanding. And a big shout out to Jason down at the club for giving me some patent advice on these and how to do them. They've come out absolutely brilliant, so thank you very much. I will put these on the turntable at the end so you can have a look and see what they look like. Right, last but not least, I started a project about 6 months ago to make an ICM Blackhawk helicopter for the US Special Forces, and it's been a pain in the backside. I've got to be honest with you. I've done a bit, I put it away, I've done a bit more, I put it away. But I thought, right, I need to get this done. And at 2 o'clock in the morning, the other week, because it's the only time I could get most of it done, I managed to finish the Blackhawk off. So here it is now. When I take the stand off, and there it is there. So that's the Blackhawk helicopter. The only problem with being a model, it's very fragile. So I think this is going to be used as a centerpiece on the table, you know, for insertion and extraction points. But it's really lovely detailed. I just wish other projects didn't get in the way when I was trying to do it, but we're nearly there. I've also got this stand. Now I've got this stand off eBay. It's a car aerial with a large magnet on there, and it's got a resin base to it. Somebody asked me on the Facebook page, what is it based on a stand? I went, yes. I had a look and he didn't seem to be doing them anymore, but I think if you have a look round, you'll be able to find them. And all I've done with this is, there's a magnet on the base of the helicopter there. All I do is I put the magnet on and zoom out so you can see, and there it is on the stand there like that. And what I do is I do a close-up of this on the stand, on my turntable, should I say, at the end. But that's my Blackhawk helicopter. A project nearly complete at last. Right, there is one other thing for that though. I have got a crew for that, so I've got a gunner and a loadmaster to go in there. That's these 2 figures here. They're all primed up, ready to go. The reason why they're not painted yet is because it's been too warm, and I just haven't got around to doing them. And I also wanted some Special Forces operators to sit on the side of the Blackhawk helicopter. Now I brought some from a company that I can't remember. They were metal figures, but they were just a little bit too heavy for it. So I contacted Spectre Miniatures. I asked them if they had any, and they said they were willing to sell me their seated special operators from their little bird. So I took up their offer. Thank you, Becky at Spectre, for helping me out. And that's them there. And what I'll do is I've just cut off the seated area from around them, sanding them all down. And as soon as this heat wave's gone or calmed down, they're to get painted, and they'll be sitting on the skids of the helicopter, looking quite mean, ready to go into operation. So hopefully that'll be done so soon. Last but not least, I've been doing a lot of writing for the Chain of Command Purpose rules, which I'm now changed the title to TTPs, Tactics, Techniques and Procedures. I don't know if there's another rule set the same as that. If there is, I'll have to change the name again. But we've been playtesting that quite hard. There's still some things we're not happy with, and I'm not happy with. So I want to make sure it's a simple, nice, easy system that works off the Chain of Command DNA and works correctly. So as soon as that's done, it's done. And on that note, that's everything from this hobby vlog. Everybody in the UK, make sure you keep safe in this heat. If you can get an aircon, make sure you get it on you. And to everybody else, thank you very much for watching this channel and my videos. Thank you for all my new subscribers. It's really much appreciated. Everybody else is leaving nice comments. for the stuff that I put up on Facebook and on this channel. So until the next video, take care everyone, keep safe and enjoy gaming.
Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away from caving in. When you're out where all the wild roams, and you're looking for a way back home, I'll be the light that only you can see. Things go south, we can take our time just to figure it out. I'll be here when all gets lost. We can count on hope when there's rivers to cross. And I know our lives will always change, but our hearts forever stay the same. I'll be here when things go south. We can take our time just to figure it out. Time stops when we're alone. You got my love, don't let it go. Feels like we're paper thin, one step away